Hello and welcome to LEGO Accuracy, where I see how accurate LEGO sets are to what they are based on. This time I'm seeing how accurate the sets based off of Doctor Who are to the show. And here's the scoring system I use to see how accurate something is. The first set is the Doctor Who Ideas set. The first minifigure is the 11th Doctor, and he wore a lot of outfits similar to this one, so it was hard to find an exact match for the picture. The prints for the outfit look pretty spot on to what he usually wears with the bow tie and the tweed jacket. The face print is also pretty good, showing his cheekbones and faint eyebrows. The hairpiece though isn't the best. It doesn't match his hair exactly, and I think there are better hairpieces that match it better, even though this might have been the best option at the time. This figure is perfect except for the hair, so it gets an accuracy score of 4.5 out of 5. The second minifigure is the 12th Doctor, and this figure is based on the 11th Doctor's regeneration scene, so he is wearing his predecessor's outfit. For the outfit, I think everything looks fine except for the color of the coat. The shade of purple is different and not as bright in the show. I also think the face print doesn't match him as well as the 11th Doctor's does, and the hairpiece doesn't work for me either. I give this figure an accuracy score of 4 out of 5. The third minifigure is Clara Oswald, and this is based on the outfit she wore during the 11th Doctor's regeneration. The outfit on the figure is pretty perfect except for small details on the top. The hairpiece isn't an exact match, but it isn't a bad one. I give this figure an accuracy score of 4.5 out of 5. The fourth figures are the Daleks, and there are 2 in this set. The build for these are pretty solid. The general shape is good, and the use of the studs on the bottom is pretty clever. The color is off though. In the show it has a more bronze color, whereas the LEGO version is more tan. Also, the black part at the bottom doesn't go around the front, and it's just hard to get some of the details right for the build. I give this figure an accuracy score of 4 out of 5. The fifth and final figure in this set is the Weeping Angel, and I don't really see anything inaccurate with this. The wing design may not be perfect, but that is very minor, and it's fine enough. The alternate face especially looks really good. I give this minifigure an accuracy score of 5 out of 5. The first build is the exterior of the TARDIS, the actual police box. This build looks perfect. I see nothing wrong with it. The shape is right, the prints are good. The only problem, which has nothing to do with how it looks, is that the front doors can't open. It can only open in the back so it can connect to the TARDIS console build, which is a flaw, but I think it looks so good that I have to give it an accuracy score of 5 out of 5. The second build is the TARDIS console room, and this is based on the 11th Doctor's second TARDIS. It only includes a small part of the walls near the door, and it doesn't include the top part of the console near the ceiling. What it does include though is a pretty good representation of what it looks like. It has all the controls around the console and the blue center column. It doesn't include everything, but what it does include is fairly accurate. I give it an accuracy score of 4 out of 5. So overall, the average of the whole set gets an accuracy score of 4.5 out of 5. The second set is the LEGO Dimensions Doctor Who Level Pack. The first minifigure is the 12th Doctor, and this figure has him in his main outfit from the beginning of his run, and I think this looks more accurate than his other figure does. The printing for the outfit looks good, but it still has the same problems with the face print and hair. I give this figure an accuracy score of 4.5 out of 5. The second figure is K9, and the build for this is pretty good. They got the shape of him right, and all the details like the panel on the top and the K9 written on the side. It's a little big compared to a minifigure, but if it was smaller, the build probably wouldn't be as good. I give this figure an accuracy score of 4.5 out of 5. The build is the TARDIS, and it's at a smaller scale. In this scale, it's still recognizable and pretty accurate. The black part behind the panels isn't right, and I don't know what the rocky part underneath is supposed to be, but it looks good overall. I give this build an accuracy score of 4 out of 5. And overall, the average of the whole set gets an accuracy score of 4.5 out of 5. The third set is the LEGO Dimensions Cyberman Fun Pack. The first minifigure is the Cyberman, and this figure is based on the design that first appeared in Nightmare in Silver. This is one of the best Doctor Who figures in general. The printing is really detailed and the headpiece is great. It could have used arm printing, but it wasn't needed. I give this minifigure an accuracy score of 5 out of 5. The second figure is another Dalek, and I think this Dalek build is less accurate than the ones from the Ideas set. This one has a more square design and a more squished look to it. I think it does some things better, like I think it has a more consistent design all around with the colors, and I think the build flows together better. I still think this one is less accurate though, mainly in shape, so I give this figure an accuracy score of 3.5 out of 5. So overall, the average of the whole set gets an accuracy score of 4.5 out of 5. And overall, the average of all of these sets gets an accuracy score of 4.5 out of 5. Both the Weeping Angel and the Cyberman were incredibly accurate, with 5 out of 5s. But I will give the most accurate minifigure to the Cyberman because the print details are so good and I really like the headpiece. I'll give the most accurate build to the TARDIS with a 5 out of 5. It's basically perfect in looks, even though the main doors can't open. All of the sets are tied with a 4.5 out of 5, but I'll give the most accurate set to the Idea set because it includes more and is based on a specific scene, that being the 11th Doctor's regeneration. So that's how accurate the Doctor Who LEGO sets are to the show. Most of everything they have released is fairly accurate with only minor inaccuracies. I hope they release more Doctor Who sets in the future, but it seems unlikely since we haven't gotten anything since 2016. But anyway, that's all I have to say. See you next time. Goodbye.